ESCKAZ.com readers. This is Samantha Ross, and I am very proud to be sitting here with the Greek delegation for Watch My Dance, performing in the first semi-final on May 10th. There's so many of us here. Why don't we just go around and make some introductions? You know, who you are, what you're doing. What's your purpose? Who wants? Or
we have our dancers here. Called.
Hi, my name is Manos.
My name is B-Boy Like Luke. Pablos.
Giannis.
This is our composer who wrote the music of our song. Giannis.
Nice to meet you.
And this is Stereo Mike.
And this is Loucas Yiorkas.
Nice to meet you.
So how are you guys enjoying Dusseldorf so far?
We have a lot of good time, a lot of work at first to have a good rehearsal today, and we're going to make some work for our second rehearsal on Friday.
Okay.
It's been great. We haven't had a lot of time to see Dusseldorf, which would have been nice. But it's quite nice hanging with breakers and dancers because they push us into the gym every morning. So we're working quite hard on that front as well. So
competition, I suppose.
Yeah, well, there's no competition. They're too good, but at least they bring us into a little bit of sport, and the focus is really on the song. So we're trying to do our best and have a little bit of fun when we have breaks.
Which actually brings me a bit about the staging. How are you mixing the old and the new, of course, as the song kind of dictates? What style of dance are you guys bringing into the choreography? How's it going to look?
I think that as our music, we're going to mix the dance. We're going to combine the break dance with the folk dance, with the Uzbeki dance. Here, the Pavlos is our Uzbeki dancer, and the other guys are the break dancers, but they can dance anything. You can order anything you want to see.
Well, hopefully I'll see you guys in the Euro Club. So.
I think they're a fantastic team. I think it's quite nice what Konstantinos Rigos has done with the choreography, and these guys are pulling it off fantastically. There's a real synthesis of breakdancing with Uzbeki. They're very different forms of dancing, but the guys and Konstantinos found a way to really synthesize it, just like the music of the song is.
Excellent. And this question, I suppose, is a bit more for Giannis, because you're the composer of this great song.
Right.
How did you come up with the inspiration of mixing such different styles as the almost traditional Greek music and rap and hip hop? How did that come into fruition for you?
You see, the Zerbekiko are the most popular Greek dance, and the oldest, and the most folk. And on the other hand, you have the rap culture, that is the most well-known music at Europe and States and everywhere. And I believe that the mix of the two music cultures makes a difference and has an interesting.
And it's working really well so far.
I hope.
You like it?
I do.
Thanks.
Oh, enjoy it. You're very welcome. Now, Mike, you're actually a part-time lecturer, is that correct?
I'm kind of full-time.
Oh, full-time.
Well, I'm a 0.7, which is like a sort of 70% time-based lecture, so it's actually a full post, but through really good communication with the University of Westminster, we made it so that I have enough free time to do music as well.
Yeah, so they're not docking you for cutting class.
Is the singer part-time? No lecture.
No, I'm definitely full-time musician. Beyond anything. But look, I teach music, so for me, I know it sounds like a split, being a rapper and being a producer and being a lecturer, but it's all about music, and it's a university where it's the MA in audio production at the University of Westminster, and a couple of other bachelor courses. But what we do is we have very practical, real-life lecturers who do it for real and then teach it. It's one of those courses. So we help each other when we have tours or big concerts like this one.
Nice. Have you had any collaboration with your peers over at the university to help out with this, or?
Well, they help me in giving me all the support in taking the time out, and we're constantly on email. So I'm actually doing a bit of work in the evenings in the hotel.
Do you have any time to sleep?
Well, a little bit, yeah, just a little bit.
Now, Loucas, you were the first winner of the Greek version of the X Factor, is that correct?
Yeah.
And you two actually faced some of your opponents in the X Factor during the Greek national final this year. Now, did that make it any easier or harder? Because you had the competition before, you knew a little bit about it.
No, it was kind of easier because we knew each other. We were friends with most of them, and it was just a friendly match, maybe. But it's okay. The result would be good in any choice, and I think that our friendship is above some competition, right?
Alright, excellent. Now, will you two continue to collaborate, or is there any future plans for any future works together? Or?
If it's okay, I'm okay.
Lucas has asked me on there quite a few times before into then. I've always said yes. So we met through the composition, so we got Yannis to thank for, and it's really good. I know people often say that in the media, but he introduced two mates as well as two musicians, so that's really good. We get on fantastically, and the proof of that will be afterwards when we do stuff together. I want to produce and write something for his new album that's going to be coming out in September. 3 in May, and I'm already working on my 4th album, and I definitely want some epic choruses sung by Lucas on that.
Right. Which actually brings me to probably my last question. I would be amiss if I...
Okay.
So I think I'd be amiss if I didn't ask you guys to maybe sing a couple of bars, or maybe the chorus.
Okay, of course. And it sounds like... Την έχει η ψυχή μου τη φωτιά, τους φόβους όλους και η μοναδικά, τα βήματα μου κάνω στο Θεό, κι αν πέσω εγώ ξανά θα σηκωθώ. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. All the best.